Welcome to Flying High, an 8-week vlog journaling my life as a ticketing and gate agent. One of the ways I afford to travel with a family of 4 is by working for an airline. So I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along on my ride home and share about my day. So don't be shy. If you already work for an airline, introduce yourself and say hi. If you might want to work for an airline, go ahead, hit me up with those questions. And if you're just a passenger and you just want to know more, you're in the right place. I'll answer those questions too. Everyone, thanks for joining me for Flying High. I'm glad you're here. I'll probably post maybe once a week or so, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and the notification bell to get notified when I do. I am a seasonal employee at the airport, so that means that I have a couple months off throughout the year. This was actually my first day back of the season, so I always feel just a little bit rusty when that happens. And they put me on gate right off the bat, so I was a little bit nervous, but we only had 13 people going out on each flight today. Brand new flights starting today for the season from our city to LA and San Francisco. And also the LA flight was actually an inaugural flight. So our first ever for our airline from our city to Los Angeles. So we had balloons and cupcakes for the passengers. We had gifts for the airline crew that I got to take out. So that was a lot of fun. And everything went smoothly today. Everything was on time or early. No cancellations, no delays. So that's the way we like it. Saturday is our next one, and it is a crazy one. All right, our first Saturday shift is done. Afternoon shift. I think we had 9 flights going out this afternoon. We only have 3 gates here, so it was crazy. And one of them was delayed. So the whole terminal was packed. People were everywhere. It was crazy. Let's see, my flights went well. However, I was doing Los Angeles and San Francisco, and everybody from Chicago kept coming to my gate to ask about rebookings because their flight was delayed and they didn't have anybody to help them. And unfortunately, I didn't have time to help them. So I tried to be polite and smile and friendly and try to get somebody to help them. But if you are flying and your flight is delayed and you go to another gate, they may or may not be able to help you because they are on a timeline. They have to get the plane out that they're working. And if it's late, their station gets docked for that. So hopefully they're friendly to you, but you may have to go find a help desk or just keep checking around. There should have been somebody there for the Chicago flight. I think it was delayed so much they may have had to go, I'm not sure, grab a drink or something. So, a drink of water, not a drink like alcohol. But it was great because when Chicago finally did arrive, we had 10 people waiting to get on there and clean it super fast. And then there were 10 people, workers, employees out on the ramp getting ready to get all those bags off and the outgoing passengers' bags on. So we rocked that when it finally came in. So all in all, for our first Saturday bank of flights, I'd say it went really well. Just one delay and got home about 45 minutes late, but that's really not bad considering how many flights we had. That is one thing when you work at the airport for an airline. You don't get to go home, at least we don't get to go home until all of those flights are out. So if it's delayed 5 hours, then my shift is lengthened by 5 hours. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's a fun job and everybody's great. So yeah, today we found 1 bear spray, I think, possibly more. But it's already started. If you follow me, you know you can't fly with bear spray, so don't try it. And I forgot, so I'm not in my work uniform anymore or in the car, but I remembered this was the very first day of a 757 coming to our station, so it was super exciting. We were all very excited about that, and my coworkers worked their butts off to get that thing out on time. It came in a little bit late. I think the flight attendants arrived a little late. So they had to board quickly, but they did an amazing job. And one of them said, and I quote, "I'm sweating in places that I shouldn't be sweating," but they got it out on time. That's sacrifice right there, people. Hey guys, I'm here for work just a few minutes early. This is just a quick 3-hour late afternoon shift. It's a pretty easy one, just a few little baby planes that we have to send out. But I thought I would just chat with you real quick before I start because I am officially hired at a local hotel here. They have hotels all over the world. So that's pretty exciting, and I just wanted to mention that because if any of you are wanting to travel and you're not sure how to afford it, I do mention this in that video, but it's a pretty great gig because now I have flight benefits and low-cost hotel benefits. Now this works for me because I work part-time at the airport, and this hotel thing is just on call for banquets, so they'll text me and I can say yes or no. But that might be a great option for you if you're interested in travel. Okay, that was a little bit of a weird shift. Super slow and easy in the beginning, and then my flight got in a little bit late. So no problem, we were going to do a quick turn on it, board it really fast, and this lady got off and she said that she was going back out on my flight, but she had a pet that she needed to take down and give to somebody and then come back through security to get on my flight. So that was a little bit stressful because I wanted to get her on the flight, but I just told her, I'm like, well, you need to hurry because we're turning this thing in like 20 minutes and doors closing, and so everybody was on, and I was starting to fret, wonder if she's going to make it because I don't want to leave her behind, but I don't want to take a delayed flight for her. So she got there last minute, got on the plane, and we got it out with 1 minute to spare. Whew. Don't stress me out like that, people.